friends, welcome back to my channel, Veldman Way. Ashley here. I am so excited to bring you guys another cleaning video, but not just any cleaning video. Today I am going to start decorating my house for spring. I am so excited to get some color and flowers in my house. I am so done with winter and ready for some warm weather. But first, before I get cleaning, I need to get my little bandana on my dog. This is a St. Patrick's Day bandana. Yes, don't be fooled by the Valentine's Day decorations in the background. The day I recorded this, it was the day before St. Patrick's Day. I kind of forgot to put up St. Patrick's Day stuff this year. Really, I didn't realize I had anything until I went down to get my boxes to pack up my Valentine's Day stuff, and I found a whole bunch of St. Patrick's Day stuff that I must have bought at the end after St. Patrick's Day last year and completely forgot about it. I didn't want to go crazy buying too much. We don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day because we're not Irish, but and I didn't want to go out and buy a bunch of stuff because I was laid off from my job last month, and I'd rather spend the money on like Easter and spring decor than literally St. Patrick's Day stuff. So I didn't realize I had anything. So next year I will put up some of that stuff and hopefully buy a couple more things. But I am finally getting my Valentine's Day stuff down. So I'm just going to quickly pick up the living room a little bit. But today I'm going to focus more on my kitchen. This is going to be part one of my spring decorating videos. I don't know how many there's going to be, but at least I know there's a part one and definitely at least a part two. But today I'm going to be decorating my kitchen. But before we do that, we obviously need to get all of these Valentine's Day stuff down. This was the first year I ever decorated my house for Valentine's Day. It just never felt like it was a holiday to decorate for, but you know, you guys have inspired me to continue to really decorate my house for all the different holidays and add some, you know, fun decor throughout the year. It is nice to kind of switch things up a bit. And of course I dropped one of the ornaments, but don't worry, they're not broken. Pretty durable. So I did like these little trees. I thought they were really cute. But like I said, you guys have really inspired me to really continue to change up my decor every once in a while. It's kind of fun and exciting to just look at something new. Just because I am in my house so much. I work from home. Or at least I did work from home, and not anymore starting this week. But, you know, so it's been nice to kind of have a little bit of a change of scenery. But I am running out of storage bins for all this new decor that I've gotten this past year. But luckily I did find one downstairs, but I am definitely going to need to buy some more storage totes for all of this decor that I've been purchasing. And I need to find more room in my basement to store all of it. That's the fun part. Okay, so I lied. I guess I did have a little bit of St. Patrick's Day decor. If you saw my Valentine's Day decorating video, you know that this little car and these little blocks that say the word luck on the back, it's a Valentine's Day truck, and then it says love, so it switches out for the holidays, which I did like. And I wasn't even the one to switch it out for St. Patrick's Day. My son Kane was. He said as soon as like Valentine's Day was over, he's like, oh, you gotta switch it to St. Patrick's Day. So thanks to Kane, I guess I did have a little bit of St. Patrick's Day decor. But like I said, next year I will put a little bit more out because I do have some stuff in the basement that I forgot I had. Okay, everyone, today is finally the day that I switch out my kitchen island tray. I have been talking about this for months. I just felt that this tray was too big, the vase was too big, the flowers I have in the vase were too big. It was just too bulky for my kitchen island, and it would run into the lights, and I love my pendant lights that we have in the kitchen, and I felt like it was taking away from it. I've been talking about it for months, wanting to switch it out, and I just didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I finally did it. So today you are going to see my new kitchen island decorations, and spoiler alert, they turned out great. I am so happy with the way that it looks, so I cannot wait to incorporate other holidays and stuff into it. So that will come a little bit here in this video, so definitely stay tuned for that, because like I said, it's been a long time coming. And this giant board that I'm moving off of the island, that is actually the bottom of our island, like the baseboard piece or trim piece. Kane was helping me vacuum a few days before I shot this video, and he kind of ran into the corner with the vacuum when he was going around the corner, and it just completely popped off. So now we need to get a nail gun and attach it again, which we don't own a nail gun, so we're gonna have to find someone that has one so we can get that back on there. And I just don't know where to put it. I don't know. So it's just kind of hanging out in my kitchen. I'm hoping that if I put it away somewhere, I will forget about it and then it will never get attached. And so I'm hoping that if I just keep it out, and it annoys me so much that it's out, that we'll get it fixed sooner rather than later. If you have seen any of my other cleaning videos, you know how much I hate cleaning the top of my stove. I am the world's messiest cook. No matter how much I try, I just cannot keep everything in the pot. It ends up all over my stovetop, so I'm constantly cleaning this off. And, I've kind of given up. I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm a messy cook, and that's just the way it is. So if you have any recommendations for a really good stovetop cleaner, please drop that down below in the comments. I love Mrs. Meyer's. I use it obviously for all of my countertops. The smell is amazing, but it doesn't do the best job at really getting some of that built-on grease and gook from cooking on the stovetop. And I've seen a lot online and I've seen mixed reviews, so I'd love to hear from you guys first before I start trying out different things. What do you recommend? What have you used that's your go-to oven cleaner? And I also need to find a really good oven cleaner for the inside of my oven too. So let me know what you guys use for that. The inside of my oven is a hot mess, and I will be doing a video on that sometime soon. A really good kitchen deep clean and organizing video. I have it in my mind that I'm going to do that soon, and wait till you see the inside of my oven because it definitely is not pretty. So now I'm just getting all of my Valentine's Day decor out of here. This was the first holiday that I had that two-tiered tier tray, which I loved decorating for, so I'm so excited for you guys to see what I did for spring and Easter. I thought it turned out really cute. I also have this little tray here next to the sink where I keep my soap and hand soap, or dish soap and hand soap. And look at me being all organized and clearly notating what is in each bin, because I'm the worst at this. I have a ton of bins downstairs. I have some that say Christmas, and I open it up and there's spring stuff. I have one that says spring, and there's Halloween stuff. So I really need to do a deep organization clean of the stuff downstairs. But before I get my spring stuff up, I'm going to clean my floors. This is my cedar mop, which you've seen me use many times before. I absolutely love this, and that Mr. Clean cleaner that I put in there smells amazing. It is my favorite, and it's really good spring scent, so I'm extra excited to use it in the springtime. Our floors are never clean. We have 3 dogs, and it has been really muddy outside. We've had where it snows and then it gets really warm and it melts, and our yard is just a mud pit. So my floors just have been horrible, and I don't even know why I'm wasting my time cleaning my floors, because by the time, by the evening after my dogs came in from outside, it was all dirty again. But at least it smelled good for a little while before my dogs completely messed up my floors again. But that's that time of year. By summertime, by July, when it's all dry and it's not raining, then I'll have clean floors again. But until then, I'm going to be mopping them pretty regularly, I think. Now that I have my kitchen all nice and clean, it's time to get all of my spring decor out and laid out so I can remember what it is that I bought. First of all, I did get a lot of stuff from Hobby Lobby, a lot of little silk plants, because I wanted to bring in more greenery and some more natural looking. I didn't want to go too cutesy for Easter. Of course I have little bunny stuff here and there, but I really wanted to focus on pops of color, but not too many pops of color, mostly more neutral green, look for spring, and then, adding in little pops of color here and there with flowers. But like I said, nothing too crazy. I wanted to look sophisticated and more, natural looking. And so I brought my mom with me to go to Hobby Lobby. And, she really helped me kind of pick out some pieces and made sure that I wasn't just buying stuff and not really having a plan on where to put it. Because normally that's what I do. I just go and purchase things, not really having any idea on where I'm going to put it and kind of figuring it out as we go. Now, don't get me wrong. I still had to figure it out a little bit, as I went. But I overall had a pretty good idea as far as where things were going to go more than normal. But it's been, I've been laid off for the last month. And, my mom and I are really, really close. I'm an only child, and my parents live only a few blocks away from me. And my mom watches my son for me and my husband because we both work full time. She's been watching him since he was a baby, since he was born, since I went back to work after maternity leave. And so when I was laid off, she, I guess, was kind of laid off too, because I pay her to watch him. And so we had a lot of free time on our hands. And so I was looking forward to like spending some of these days with my mom while Kane was in school. But unfortunately, we didn't really get to hang out that much while I was laid off, because she ended up having COVID, of course, during this time, and was kind of quarantining for a little over a week. And luckily she's fine now, totally fine. But that kind of put a wrench in our plans of doing all this mother-daughter time while I was laid off, and now I'm going back to work this week. So but it was nice to be able to go out with her and do a little bit of mother-daughter decor shopping. And of course I picked up the spring sign, which if you saw in one of my spring decoration shop with me videos, which I'll post up here, when I went to Hobby Lobby, I loved that sign. I thought it was just so cute and sparkly. So that's going to go in my bathroom, which will not be in this video. It'll be probably in my next video. But I did get a ton of stuff, and I also got a lot of stuff at home. So a little bit of mix of everything from a lot of different places. So here we go. Now it's time to finally do my kitchen island and decorate for my island. This is the new piece that I bought. It's a smaller, round, kind of not wicker, but I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a basket. And this, I wasn't sure about the eucalyptus. I bought this a while back, and I felt like it just needed some extra greenery in there. So I got the basket from Hobby Lobby. The eucalyptus is from Amazon, which I will link below. And then the little white vase and purple flowers are from At Home. And then the green kind of ball of leaves, that's from Hobby Lobby. And then I got this beautiful candle from Yankee Candle. They have a beautiful Easter series. I can't remember what it's called, but I love the color purple. And it smells really, really good, and it looks great with the purple flowers in this little tray. I really wanted a tray where I could have flowers, nothing too tall, and then also a place to hold my candle, just because when it's lit, it looks really nice. And then for Easter, I bought these little Easter eggs to put in there just to add a little bit of Easter touch. Obviously, I will take these out after Easter is done and keep everything the way it is right now. But I had to find a little way to add a little bit of Easter touch. But let me tell you, since I've had this up, my dog has been jumping up on the counter, and he's already eaten 2 of these eggs. Like, for some reason he thinks they're candy. I don't know, but I found 2 of them that he has chewed up. So he's literally jumping onto my island and chewing on them. So puppies, they're fun, aren't they? But I will say I really love the way that this turned out. It's not too tall. It's a little pop of color. It doesn't take up too much room on my counter, and I can easily move it around if I need extra cooking space. So definitely worth the wait. Love the way it turned out. Now we're going to head over to my tiered tray. And this set with this little ladder and window I purchased on Amazon. I will link it below. But it has little bows that you can change the color on for the different holidays. So I did a yellow and an orange, just kind of, reminds me of spring. I'm very proud of myself that I didn't lose these bows. Like that's a huge deal for me. And then these little frames, they also linked below. Which I can't remember if they came with the little tiered window and ladder. They may have. I can't remember. But each of these, you can switch them out for all the different holidays. So they have Halloween. There's the Easter one. They have St. Patrick's Day, which I forgot to switch out. Valentine's Day, Christmas, summer, 4th of July. So it's great because I can easily just switch it out and not have to buy brand new decor for this tray for every single holiday. So I highly, highly recommend these. Just make sure you're careful with the little backings. For the round one, I broke it because I thought that you had to lift them up instead of swinging them to the side. And I like completely messed up 2 of them. So I have to like connect it with tape. So just keep that in mind. I busted it, of course. I'm very accident prone, but I do love these so much. I just love that you can switch them out for all the different holidays, and the Easter ones are super cute. Beads or the tassel, I don't know what it's called, but the official name for them. But you probably have seen these a lot with people getting these for decorating. I've seen a lot of YouTubers have them on like their trays and things like that, and I think it looks so pretty. But I am the worst at kind of figuring out how to put this on. I don't know. I need to like research it a little bit more. I think I just kind of throw it on, and I moved it probably about 5 different times, different parts. But I love that it has a little bunny on the end of it, so perfect for Easter. I'll probably get another one for spring, so when Easter is done, you know, one that just maybe has a flower at the end or something like that. I don't know, but I do love the look of it. But of course I moved it from where I have it now. Like I said, I moved it probably about 5 times or so. And I'm just kind of playing with things a little bit. I didn't really have a plan. I knew I wanted to put a little bit of a plant in here just to kind of fill it in a little bit. I got a couple of little Easter things like these little carrots that came in a pack. So I threw a few of those on there. I bought these little bunnies just to throw in there for a little bit of an Easter touch. And I spent a whole lot of time. I had to edit a lot of it out because it would have been maybe basically 30 minutes of me just messing with this tray. But I eventually got it to the point that, where I felt like it looked good. And, I really like the way it turned out. The beads I got from Hobby Lobby. Yes, from Hobby Lobby. Same with the carrots. And the little silk flowers in here as well are from Hobby Lobby, and the little bunny. So basically everything in here is from Hobby Lobby or from Amazon. So the stuff from Amazon I will link below, but the carrots, the little bunnies and stuff like that are from Hobby Lobby. as I was decorating this tray, Kane wanted to come in and help me. He wanted to be in charge of setting up the little Easter eggs. So he always sees me decorating and making these videos, and he loves it. So he always has to find a way into my videos and find a way to help me with decorating. I'll take it while I can, because soon enough he's going to want nothing to do with helping me around the house. So I think this tray kind of turned out nice. I mean, I just have my dish soap and my hand soap here, but I love the little truck. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And this Hello Spring sign, I love it. The tulips, I'm Dutch, so I love tulips. And I got this sign at Michael's, and just filling in a couple little areas with some other plants, and everything is all decorated, at least for the kitchen. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing some of my new spring decor. It is so nice to have some color and flowers. I'm very happy I finally got to the point where I could redecorate my kitchen island. I think it turned out great. It doesn't take up nearly as much room on my island, and it's not as high up, so I can still see into the living room, which is nice. So I definitely like this setup a lot more, and I'm looking forward to different ways of decorating it for all the different holidays and seasons. But thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I continue to share videos about cleaning and organizing. I'm going to start back up doing some more of my cooking videos. I know it's been a little while since I've done one of those, but stay tuned for that. But thank you guys so much again. I hope that you guys all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all at the next one.